To this point, we know in recent weeks we've been doing extensive reporting on the federal investigations into the Adams administration.
Investigative reporter Dan Krauth has been following it very closely. He is live outside federal court in Lower Manhattan to bring us up to speed. Thank you for that, Dan.
Good morning, Shirley and Mike. When the mayor does go to court, it will be here at the federal courthouse for the Southern District of New York, but that most likely won't take place until sometime next week. Now, while that indictment remains sealed, we're taking a close look at how we got to where we are today and the multiple investigations involving members of his team. Here are just some of the faces of the people who have had their homes searched or their phones seized over the last year as part of multiple federal investigations. They're all closely connected to Mayor Eric Adams. From his police commissioner, Edward Caban, who resigned, to the man he appointed as head of schools, David Banks, who announced his retirement, to Banks's domestic partner, the mayor's first deputy mayor, Sheena Wright, and Mayor Adams' former head of fundraising, Brianna Suggs. They're all part of at least 3 separate but related federal inquiries. The first started back in November with Suggs, when the feds searched the mayor's former chief of fundraising's home. The FBI and U.S. Attorney aren't releasing any information about the investigations, but sources say they're looking into whether improper campaign donations were made to the mayor's 2021 campaign and whether he received illegal donations from citizens or government officials in other countries. The mayor has maintained his innocence and has encouraged everyone to cooperate in the investigation. The other accusations involve using personal relationships to get work with the city and other lucrative contracts. James Caban, twin brother of former police commissioner Edward Caban, is under investigation for possibly using his relationship in order to get work providing security to nightclubs. Commissioner Caban resigned, calling the investigations a distraction. They've both denied doing anything wrong. A third probe involves the 3 Banks brothers. Terrence Banks, the youngest brother of David and Philip, launched a consulting firm to connect businesses to government officials. Public records show some of those companies received millions of dollars in city contracts, even a personal meeting with his brother, the school's chancellor. Plus, Philip Banks, deputy mayor for public safety, used to own a security company, a company which, after it was sold, was awarded a multi-million-dollar housing contract. Phillip's brother's domestic partner, the deputy mayor Sheena Wright, sat on the board that approved the contract. Both David and Terrence have said they're not targets of the investigation, and an attorney for Philip Banks has said his client has 0 criminal liability. Meanwhile, other leaders who do not appear to be a part of the investigations have since announced their resignations. Those include the health commissioner and the top legal advisor to Mayor Adams, City Hall Chief Counsel Lisa Zornberg, who announced abruptly saying she can no longer effectively serve in her position. Other than the mayor's sealed indictment, no one else mentioned in the story has been charged with the crime, and they all deny any wrongdoing.